Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Let me take you through a demo of the data sharing app that I've built. So we'll start with the Azure portal. We have a user called John, which has this email address. And if you go into the group membership, we can see that John is part of the data scientist group, which is a Microsoft 365 group. Now let's go into the console of Google Cloud. We'll be connecting using John's credentials. So when I try to connect using John's credentials, I'm automatically sent into the Microsoft portal because of the SSO authentication that we set up using Google Cloud Connector. I'm going to use John's credentials. And now we are in Google Cloud. Now we go into BigQuery and see what we have access to. So at this stage in the Manage PII project, there's only one data set that we can see. And if I try to open and actually check the tables that are inside and try to visualize some data, I can see that I don't have any access there. Now let's go to our data sharing app. As you can see, it is hosted locally for now, but as a next step, this app should be deployed into a Google VM or Google Run if you want to go serverless. The first step is we need to sign in. Here again, we're going to use John credentials. And this is the web app main page. There is a greeting message, hi John, and then we can select the role, one of the roles that John has. In our case, just data scientist. We can select for the source of our data set which lake zone we need to parse, we need to use. For the purpose of the demo, we just have one, which is the row zone in the Manage PII lake. And we need to select the name of the data set that we're going to create. So I'm going to call it John Test Dataset. When I click on Start Processing, the first thing is that we're going to gather all the data from DataPlex Data Lake Zone with all the entities there and all the PII tags. Then we're going to create the new data set. We're going to create the tables. We're going to generate dynamically in SQL insert statement to load the data using the PII masking strategy. And then once this is done, we grant access to data scientists to this new data set. Now it is done. Let's go back to BigQuery. We can refresh. Once we refresh, we can see that there is a new data set called John dataset. As I am a data scientist, John is a data scientist, we can see that if we click on preview, I can see the data for the user health data, which is not masked for data scientist in our example. But then if we go into a table like the user payment methods and we go for preview, we can see that the data has been masked. That's it. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good day.